my channel. Today I have a monthly March message for all of the Aquariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Aquarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. So without further ado, Aquarius, let's go ahead and dive right into your monthly message. So Aquarius, we are starting out with Unfinished Symphony. Okay. A perfect harmony. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Literally talking about musical notes again. And Winter's Dream Gestation Period. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Here is kind of what I'm picking up. I feel that currently right now, where you are, where you're listening to this from, the Unfinished Symphony really speaks about unfinished business in your life. It speaks about an incomplete lesson. Maybe it's an experience. Maybe there's something else that you're needing to learn. Maybe you're needing to make amends in some way, or you're looking for closure in something. And I feel that, you know, maybe this is something that transpired in the past because it is falling in your past. And I feel like it's you're needing to close the loop on that. Now, what I find very interesting is that the card next to it you got was In Perfect Harmony, which this card, the Unfinished Symphony, is a number 10. And In Perfect Harmony is a number 11. And they're both speaking about similar things. In Perfect Harmony really represents healthy partnerships. It represents a commitment, and it represents, you know, collaboration between individuals. Now, I might, because I only have these three cards in front of me here, Aquarius, I might say pertains to a relationship, but it doesn't necessarily have to. I feel that ultimately here with the unfinished business, there is still something that you're needing to learn, something that you're needing to find closure and sort of bring to an end. And In Perfect Harmony, understand that whatever that might be, it's really about bridging the gap. Really filling in what needs to be understood or balanced when it pertains to that lesson, to that relationship, to that understanding, whatever that might be. I do feel that going forward, you will be sort of falling into this rest period where you're going to be growing. Now, I want to point out that if you're the type of person, Aquarius, that you hate a waiting period, understand that waiting periods truly represent growth. It might look like there's nothing going on, but what's actually happening in the background is, you know, your team is really putting everything into alignment. It's creating a sense of togetherness. It's creating a bridge. It's filling the gaps in your own growth and in your own learning and understanding in order to make sure that when you get out of that gestational period, that you are whole and complete. So I feel that what this is saying this month for you is that, you know, there is still something that you're needing to learn, and you might be really tired of hearing that, but understand that the reason this is occurring is because it's needing to it's like you're needing to sort of I keep hearing fill the gap. It's almost like fill the gap, right? And maybe there's this one little lesson that you need to learn that hasn't quite clicked yet. And that's why this gestational period is just a pause. It's a small pause. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's going to be a long pause, but it is a final pause, a completion, because it is a 63, which is a 9. So it is about completing. And I feel that this is necessary in order to fully get that lesson to click. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into your tarot here. So we are starting out heavy with the King of Wands. So this is like confident energy, entrepreneurial energy, and it is taking action. I feel here, Aquarius, that whatever transpires this month, be brave, be courageous, be willing to step forward and take charge. Know that no matter what you do, it is going to be successful. It might appear like it's not going to be, but it is. I think it's important that you take risks this month. Be passionate about it too. Like don't sit around and wait for other people to sort of take charge for you. You do it. Be passionate about it. Don't under any circumstances here choose to stay stagnant. That's interesting because we have gestation period, but this is in the future. So I feel like you're moving towards this. So I feel like this month, it's going to be important for you to let yourself be seen as an authority figure in a way. Be willing to charge towards the things that you are the most passionate about. Ultimately, don't be stagnant. Don't stay still. Don't do something that you know isn't going to benefit you in any way, because it's almost like what this devil card is really telling me is that it's like this little goblin that's in the back of your mind that tells you, well, you know, if you do that, then you're going to end up, you know, it's like that negative self-talk in your mind that prevents you from stepping forward. Okay. You're wanting, understand that the desire you're going to have right now this month about wanting to do something, to take a risk, to push towards it. This negative self-talk that sort of tells you, no, you're not going to be successful. It's really preventing you from seeing your own salvation, your own self-worth. This Five of Pentacles is this martyrism, right? That often stays in the back of your mind and often sort of, I don't want to say controls you, but prevents you from finding balance in your life and finding a way to sort of step forward, right? So ultimately, this is a choice. You're needing to make a choice on do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to build togetherness? Do you want to complete this sense of learning of where you're going? I think ultimately this whole thing of this one lesson that this one little thing that's meant to make a click is really setting the pace towards a new beginning for you here. I feel that ultimately what's really prevented you from learning that unfinished symphony here is this, I guess what you would call this goblin, this inner voice that makes you feel like you're not important, that you're not significant, that you can't do it. It's that, you know, that inner us that often feels like we have to be rescued. And I feel what they're saying is that inner voice is really where you need to sort of take charge. You need to choose something different than this, because you're needing to find the balance. Recognize that inner you that feels like it's not important and it's not worthy is just a part of you that needs more light and needs more love, right? It needs to feel like it's a part of the team. I don't know why I just said that, but that just came out. It needs to feel like it's a part of the team, that it is just as much a part of the success as everyone else. And again, I feel it's just about, you know, bringing a little bit of light and love to that part of you that needs to feel like they're contributing in some way. So Aquarius, let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's see what else we can get for you this month. I do feel that it's important for you to understand that whatever is transpiring for you this month is really wanting you to step forward and sort of take charge for yourself here. With the Six of Swords here, it's in reverse. So what that tells me is that you ultimately have to make a choice to do something different than what you've always done, right? And I feel that, the Six of Swords is known as the rite of passage. And maybe you're afraid of what you might find, because I do want to point out that the Six of Swords is really about moving towards your destined path. It is moving toward, it's leaving everything behind, right? So maybe the reason why this one thing hasn't clicked is because there's a little bit of unknown. You're unsure of what things would look like if you chose this path or if you chose to step forward, right? And that little voice, again, because the Six of Swords is really about our thoughts, it's about our mind. If you constantly have that self-sabotage, that martyrism going on here, then it is going to prevent you from taking a leap forward. Look how this woman right here, when I turn this right side up, look how this woman right here on this card, let me get this to focus just a little bit here. Okay, look how this woman right here on this card, how she is standing right at the tip of that finger, as if she's going to jump off, right? This is what you're needing to do. You're needing to sort of take that leap of faith and trust that you will be caught, that you will be salvaged at the end, and that there isn't, and that you're going to be exactly where you need to be here. Next, we have the Lovers, which is about a commitment. It's about a contract, right? So you're needing to make a commitment to yourself here. The commitment that you have towards this new way of being, or this new risk, this new lesson, this new experience. It's really about, it's almost like this higher calling. Next, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, again, is a contract. So Aquarius, I kind of feel like what this unfinished business is that I think there's still a belief that you might potentially have here, where you don't feel that you're worthy enough, or that you're strong enough, or that you're brave enough to stand at the forefront of a group or a cause of some sort. The Page of Swords ultimately stands on a hill, stands proud, knowing, facing whatever comes towards it, knowing that whatever it faces, it has its past experience from behind it, what it's worked on before, right? The Queen of Inspiration is the Queen of Wands. It's a beautiful, magnificent energy where she is confident, she is proud, she knows that she is meant to enlighten and inspire others, and she lets her light shine through. And I feel here, Aquarius, that's what this is saying. I do also want to point out that we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So I feel this is really about blending in. Excuse me. Blending in both masculine and feminine energy into your life, and to blend both of those energies and to find balance. It's really about finding the balance of what both of those energies combined, and when they create harmony and they come together, they create something more beautiful and something more magnificent. It's almost like this is saying, it's a representation of you coming into your Kundalini energy here, Aquarius. That's kind of what I'm picking up. And at the end, we have the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. So this is about knowing that you've come to the end, right? You've come to the end, and you're going to see all of the hard work. You're going to be tired, which is why that whole gestation period is there. Because it's like you're needing to take a pause and you're needing to take a rest. And now you're going to see how hard you've worked and how far you've come and what all you have accomplished. And the only thing that's left now is to just let it all go and allow yourself to walk beyond what you've already done, right? Because I feel this is about you stepping into your power. And it's about claiming your authenticity of who you are as a spiritual being and embarking upon a new journey in that light. So, Aquarius, this is your message this month. It took quite a bit to get to this message, but it's all coming together so beautifully and so nicely. So Aquarius, this is your message. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.